is not as easy as it looks, y'all. It is stressful, probably the hardest thing to me so far, but you don't really know until you're doing it. Hi family! Today's video is going to be about my second trip to Ohio. For those of you who don't know, I recently purchased my second investment property in Columbus, Ohio. It is a duplex. It has a little bit of work to be done before I can either put it back on the market, keep it as a rental, or an Airbnb. Those are the three options I have for my property, and I haven't decided yet because there's still a little bit of work that needs to be done. Now, I got the property at a very, very good deal, and this is unheard of, especially in today's market. As you all know, housing right now, the price of housing is crazy. People are paying thousands and thousands of dollars over asking price. Sometimes people are selling their houses for $100,000 over asking price. This duplex I got for under asking price. I got it for $25,000 under asking price in this market. That was a steal. But the thing with that is, if you guys know anything about real estate investing, if you buy a property that is either below market value or an off-market deal or anything like that, there's going to be a little bit of work. It's not going to be turnkey or moving ready. So you have to put a little bit of work in it to get it to where it needs to be, either to sell it, put it back on the market, or Airbnb it. For me, like I said, those are my three options. I haven't made up my mind, but this property, I want to put a little bit of work in to get it to look fancy on the market, to attract more people so that I can do what I want to do with it. Now, this is not a complete flip, which a complete flip, for those of you who don't know, and I'm learning all of this as I go, y'all. A complete flip would be, doing foundation work and roof work and tearing down walls and floorings and this and that. I'm not doing any of that. My property does not require that. What it requires is some cosmetic changes. So maybe, freshening up the floors, maybe sanding it and refinishing it, painting the walls, changing some light fixtures, just simple things like that. Now, I want to get fancy and change the kitchens. The kitchens are beautiful right now, but they are a little closed off and it makes it look a little small. Now, I want to open up that space, which means I have to open up a wall. And since it's a duplex, it's going to be double the work for whatever I want to do. So if I want to open up the kitchen in one unit, I want to open it up in the second unit. If I want to change the bathroom in this unit, I also want to do it in that unit as well. Now, I don't have to do it, but I want to get the same value, especially if I'm going to rent it out. I want to get the same value for both of them. So I want to do the same kind of upgrade for both. Now, kitchens are a big value adder to a home. I don't know if that's a word, I just made that up. But if you want to add huge values to your homes before you sell it or rent it, the kitchen is one of the biggest places to add value to your house, but it's also one of the most expensive upgrades to do to your home. The bathroom comes next, and then you have everything else like your curb appeal and all of that. Again, for me, I want to do a little bit of curb appeal. The front of the house right now has been neglected. Whatever landscaping they did years and years ago has just been there and nobody has really done anything to it, so it makes the house look ugly. And this is a beautiful brick home with strong bones in a great neighborhood. But little things like curb appeal can completely change the look of an entire house. So a bulk of my renovation is going to be on the outside of the house to give it that curb appeal. Maybe pressure wash the building to make the brick come back to life, fix the railing, paint it, or just completely replace it, make some beautiful walkways, and just clean everything up on the outside. Now, for the inside, as I said, the flooring needs a little bit of care. It needs to be either sand and refinished, or it just needs to be painted or clean. To be honest, the house is already painted, but I'm thinking I want to go with more of a neutral color. Right now it has this beautiful blue that really accents the side rails. I think that's what they're called, but I want to go with more of a neutral color, like a white or off-white or something like that, to make the place look modern and make it look more open. And I also want to do a little bit of work in the bathrooms just to clean it up and upgrade whatever needs to be upgraded, like the lighting, the vanity, and stuff like that. But the main work is going to be in the kitchen because I want to tear those walls down. We have to figure out if it's a load-bearing wall, and if it is, we have to put some measures in place to fix that before we do anything, so that the house doesn't come crashing down after we take the wall down. And if we do take that wall down, we have to match the flooring from the dining room to the living room, which means we have to put in new flooring, pick out cabinets, appliance, countertop, all of that. So that's what makes the kitchen renovation so expensive than basically anything else in the house, but it also adds a lot of value to your house. Because most times when people walk into a house, if they want to rent it or buy it or even Airbnb it, they want to first of all see an open floor plan, and they also want to see a beautiful kitchen, because the kitchen is the heart of the home. That is usually where people spend a lot of their time, because they're cooking, cleaning, and eating in there. So people always look for that. So if you're going to add value to your home, that's the first place you should look. And if your kitchen is good, then you're good. So that is what my trip to Ohio is about. I'm going to go meet up with the contractor yet again. We're going to talk in details this time about everything that I want done. I feel like this is going to get very expensive, especially because I don't live in Ohio anymore, but I like going there. It gives me a sense of being home a little bit, but because I also like to travel, it gives me a sense of traveling, but I'm doing it for work. So it all works out. I'm more than happy to go there as many times as I need to get this work done, to decide what I'm going to do with the finished product. With everything that's been happening, a lot of you guys have questions. A lot of you guys are confused. You want to know what's happening. So I just wanted to, like I said, jump on here and talk to you all about what's happening. All right, so I posted a natural hair video about, I want to say a month ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. And I told you all that I was going to start my natural hair journey over. I have cut my hair, at least most of it. I started to transition a little bit. And I just basically updated you guys and said that we were going to start a natural hair journey together. Well, ever since then, I haven't really posted any videos about my natural hair or anything like that. I braided my hair in my last, natural hair video. And up to about a few days ago, I still had those braids in. Now, I have done a updated wash day routine. I haven't posted it yet. It's going to go live in the next few days here. But before then, which was about a few days ago, I hadn't touched my hair at all. I just say that to say I apologize. I am so sorry that it felt like I left you guys hanging. I started this whole beautiful journey and I just disappeared. That's not the case at all. Something else just came and completely took my attention away, and that's what I've been dealing with. I am super excited about this new real estate journey. I am so excited. This is one of my proudest moments besides becoming a registered nurse or becoming a mom. I literally thought those were the biggest things I could do in my life, but God keeps blessing me and I keep surprising myself. The real estate thing is going well, but it's also very stressful. And one of the reasons I said that it's taking up a lot of my time is because you don't know until you're in it. I have watched so many videos besides like reading about real estate investment and all of that. I have watched so many YouTube videos that makes it so easy. It's almost like you go to the MLS or you go to a realtor or you go to a wholesaler, you buy a property, you hire a contractor, you fix it up, flip it, and then do a before and after video. That is not the case, y'all. This is stressful. Finding the property is stressful. Financing it is stressful. Lucky for me, I didn't have to finance it, but then finding a reliable contractor to go in there and get the work done is probably the hardest thing to me so far. That part has been kind of stressful, and I hear about it. I hear people say that it's stressful, but you don't really know until you're doing it. It's not as easy as it looks, y'all. It is stressful. It can be expensive, especially when you're miles and miles away. That has been really stressful. It's taken up all my time, and I barely have time to, film my regular content like I normally do. I don't want anything to go wrong. This is literally like my baby right now, so it's become a little bit of a priority. But I just say that to say I'm really sorry. I have the natural hair videos coming back. As I said, I just filmed a full wash day routine. I have that posted, but it hasn't gone live yet, so it's gonna go live in the next few days here, so please look out for that. And also look out for a lot of updates on the duplex. I want to share the whole experience with you guys, the renovating, the flipping, and if I'm gonna sell it, rent it, Airbnb it. I want to share all of that with you guys. Also, if I do decide to go back on the market to look for another project, hopefully, God willing, I would like to share that with you all as well. I am not quitting on that. You guys are so quick to go to quitting. Like, did you quit YouTube? Did you quit your natural hair? Did you cut your hair? No. None of that. I have a different priority right now. That's all it is. But anyway, I'm just taking it day by day. I'm learning as I go, and I'm just watching this happen, y'all. It's crazy, but I'm learning as I go. I'm learning, and I want to share my experience with you guys to see if any of you are interested in something like this. to see if you can learn something from it. All right, family, thank you all again so much for your patience. If you don't follow me on Instagram, go ahead and follow me on Instagram. If you're not already a part of the family, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below, and also hit the bell notification so you never miss another video. Thank you all again so much for your love and support. I love you all, and I'll see you in my next one.